everybody, welcome to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining me. So today we're going to be doing, it's a pick a card. It's actually a collective reading, as always, you guys know that, but it's a pick a card collective reading. So I'll have one card, one song. I'm going to do 8 cards. I wanted to work with these new decks that I received in the mail. These cards have been in my wish list for 2 years now. And they're finally here on my desk. So I'm really excited to see what the energy is. Everything has been pre-shuffled. I'm just gonna pick some cards and let's get started, okay? So let's start with the Starseed Oracle. We're gonna do 2 cards from each deck. And then it just doesn't, when they're new like that, they rarely want to fly out, so I'm just going to pick some cards. Here we go. Oh. Wow, that's too many. I just want one. Whoa. I just want, you know what? I just want one, so I'm going to just pick one. Flip this over. These are definitely hard. The review portion of this deck is interesting. These were kind of just a little stuck together. And finally, okay, as always, this is one collective reading. So we're going to use the little teacup to pull cards, pull songs. Okay, get my little teacup. Okay, so let's begin. You know how I do it? I always flip everything over. Okay, so we're gonna jump in with this row here, which is so like I said, you can pick a card, pick a row, however you want to do it. I'm gonna be reading this down this way. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this deck. It's gonna be fast. I just want to mention something. So this is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. I love the packaging. It's a beautiful deck with beautiful artwork. So let us begin. So the first card, we've got the Golden Children, and this is inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. So I'm definitely seeing you have a rare talent, a rare gift, maybe one that you don't share to the world, and it's something that has to do with your childhood, something you did as a child, right? And I'm also seeing the golden age of enlightenment. All these almost these like rainbow children being born. And the card, wow. So the song that came through for this one is From Chaos Comes Clarity, which is interesting because it was the 9th song and now it's the 1st. So it's almost like last and first and last, and it's like an infinity symbol I'm seeing. So this song is interesting because it's about the golden children, the inner child. If you look closely, it's a portal. It's an entryway. And the lyric that stands out to me from this song is, everyone forgets upon entry. Everyone forgets upon re-entry. So when we come into earth, we forget the past lives and all that stuff, and because it's a gift. Sometimes it is a gift to forget all those things. It's like somebody wiping the slate clean and saying all your mistakes and all these things that you did in the past don't matter. They don't matter right now. I'm gonna put it right here. And I love it. So it says, I'm the perfect example of not giving a fuck about the catty, rude people. They just suck. So this is about letting go of what people think of you, right? Sharing your gifts, coming from a place, a childlike nature. When you see a child, you know, one that hasn't been traumatized, you know, in their in their childhood, one that hasn't been traumatized, they don't care. They'll tell you the truth about things. Like, is this dress ugly? Yeah, it's ugly. They'll go outside and dance and play without that feeling of judgment or, insecurity. Unless they're a very shy child. Anytime I see like children that have like issues like that, I see like trauma, either trauma that has come through from the past that they're working on in this life, that they haven't let go from the past life. So this is why I always say it's imperative to work on things that you're healing, so you don't take them into the next life. What's interesting also, I was talking about, this was song number 9. The number 9 is up here as well. It's from chaos comes clarity. That's whenever I mention the number 9, it's the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So I'm seeing a rebirth happening, and this is the portal to that rebirth. And it almost looks like the portal is going into the sun. So I'm seeing a portal in the sun, and the sun could look very much like an ovary or a womb, right? It's like walking through the portal, being reborn as another person. Such a beautiful deck. And the children, like, people are glowing, little parts. Like, the children are super glowing. The adults are partially glowing. So let's just see what this card, I'm going to read all the cards, see what it has to say. So the Golden Children. I'm actually just going to do something real quick. Oh. Okay, so we're going to start with the Golden Children. The clarifier for that is a fair woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Interesting. I'm not sure where that will go with this, but Golden Children, children of the sun, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnated increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden Children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it in early life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so, if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as the new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or project, or a new beginning, to treat yourself or the new beginning with sweet, tender love, to nurture and nourish it, to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of child, to see yourself and all others as innocent children, to remember that deep down everyone is trying their best, and if they're treated with a tender heart, they'll not harden as they journey through the great adventure called life. Fairness. I'm seeing fairness. And I'm hearing that song by Rage Against the Machine, People of the Sun. So definitely have been getting a lot of sun energy. And it's interesting that I was saying this looks like a portal. And here, look at how far they are from the portal now. But look at how close she is to the portal now. So, progressing towards that portal. I'm seeing a rebirth. A lot of people being reborn. I'm seeing a lot of people being reborn right now. Okay, we got portal. Look at that beautiful iridescence. I'm seeing the soul star chakra right there. The stellar gateway. It's almost like an iridescent. It almost like, have you ever seen oil in water? How it has that color? That's what it's feeling like. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. This is a wild card. Ooh, I love this. So an opportunity. I'm seeing a doorway opening to a new opportunity. The song is You Mean the World to Me by Toni Braxton. I have no idea how this goes with this song, but you mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Okay, so this goes over here. So, oh wait, we're not done. So look at this. You have the key to the portal. Successful outcome to your problems. Wow, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful key. I'm looking at it. It's like, it almost looks like a mechanism. Like it's a key within a key, sort of, so to speak, right? It's almost like all these weird mechanisms. Like you need another key to open this key, forever portal. So beautiful. Okay. Portal. Doors are opening for you. Whoa. And immediately when I started reading the Golden Children, my heart started hurting. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. Bing! Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It is also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. So, effortless change is possible. If you have been looking for a sign, this is your portal into the new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right in. Beautiful. I love it. You mean the world to me. Just give me one good reason why I should believe you, even all the things that you did. I know I want to trust you, and boy, I know I love you, because no one else can love you like I can. But I'm not sure if love is enough. Something like that. I don't know the lyrics. Anyways, moving on to the next one. Be true to yourself, and the universe will reward you. Now, immediately when I see the rat, I'm seeing that portal at the center, the coil, the portal, you know, the spiral. And look, it almost looks, once again, like you are in the embryo. Somebody's being reborn. I know when I see this, I'm seeing somebody who's going to pass away and is going to be reborn. Right now, you're in the incubation period, I'm hearing. The rest, then you will shine. I Want to Be Your Lover by Prince. I want to be your lover. Whenever we think of a rat, we think of like a snitch, right? Oh, that's a snitch. That's a rat. Oh, thief or whatever, right? I don't. Rats, to me, have contributed so much to humanity and to science, and the amount of trauma that we have caused on these poor little rats, I can't even begin to tell you how heartbreaking that makes me feel. Like I want to cry. Who's to say that these animals don't deserve the same fairness and right to live than us? People see them as nuisances and they poison them, and I just, when I put myself in my heart, I think that's why my heart is hurting. When I put myself in their shoes, I cannot imagine going through what these poor little rats go through, and I hope that they are all reborn into a beautiful world where they are not being used as guinea pigs, so to speak, for our evolvement and evolution. I don't think we should ever have to evolve on the backs of other creatures. Okay, wow, I just went somewhere. Woo! Oh, wow, and you know what? This is Diana Cooper's deck. She always makes my heart, I don't know, something about Diana Cooper. I have a very strong connection with her work, her ascension through orbs, and Prince. I love Prince. I see the symbol of Prince. You know, he wanted a symbol that just encompassed love. And so whenever I think of Prince, I think of, you know, like Prince Charming. But I also think of Prince as a very talented and creative man. Archangels Gabriel and Zadkiel. Okay, so let's get to this. Sorry, I got super emotional during that. Like, I literally was gonna stop this reading. So look at that. Scissors. Disappointing in some affair, but I'm seeing scissors as cutting things out. Cutting the umbilical cord. Because, like, I keep seeing a fetus here. Cutting the umbilical cord. Maybe there was also a disappointment in you wanted to be somebody's lover and, you know, they weren't open or receptive. But we're going to put this off to the side for now. Whew. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Rats are highly evolved, intelligent creatures with big hearts. Wow, and I was getting that heart energy, like my heart was hurting. And they originate on Neptune. They offer to undertake a sacred mission on Earth to consume sewage and garbage here, as well as the psychic rubbish around it. This worked well until humans created so much waste and negativity that rats could no longer transmute it all. Although more rodents arrived to help, they were all in overload and developed disease. Humans started to persecute them. Now rats live in fear, so they can no longer transform and purify our debris into love. Recently, new elementals have arrived from another universe to help consume and clear waste on land and in water. But it's time for humans to take responsibility for the rubbish we leave, both physical and emotional. Well cared for pet rats are very clever and much loved. They're holding the true vision of the rat's noble mission. The rat card reminds you that when you are acting with your best and noblest intentions, you may still be misunderstood. In extreme cases, you may even be persecuted. There will always be those who want to put out the light of others. Your guidance is to let no one diminish you. Instead, remain true to your pure purpose and hold your vision like a bright flame. Do your best at all times and only take on that which you can handle. Check internally that you are taking responsibility for your actions. Then relax and know that your life mission will eventually be recognized and you will receive your just reward. So, wow. So, let me just discuss this. This song goes here. This song goes here because this talks about I'm the perfect example of not giving a fuck about the catty rude people. They just suck. And just doing what you're gonna do, because you're not gonna make me hate you no matter how punk you act. No matter what you do, I don't react. So that's about you are protected and you are guided. There's no need to stoop to other people's level, right? Wow, this card really just, I don't know, it really affected me. Oof, 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 guys. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna move on to Swan. I love swans. They represent twin flames to me. So I'm seeing twin flame. Demonstrate grace and majesty. Archangel Bokpi. End with you, Snaps featuring King. Oh my god, so we got Prince and King here in this row. Oh, look at, wait a minute. If we go back to the other one, so the scissors was about cutting out those toxic people, even if they're in your family. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so End with You, Snaps featuring King talks about, I like everything about you. I like every little thing about you. I want to go to the end with you. And will I go to the end with you? Will I be the end with you? And so that goes very much with the, I want to be your lover. So interesting. So End with You, Snaps, Swan. Let's get to the Swan. Oh, look at that. So the little piggy comes through. And pigs as well. Intelligent, amazing creatures, and people just see them as bacon. Anyway, not going to go down that road. You know, it says demonstrate grace and majesty and beware of greed. So beware of greed, not just of your own, you know, that's why I was asking you to demonstrate grace and majesty, but other people's greed as well. Well, you know, they want more. Like, the amount of times I get messages on Instagram asking me questions, that these questions would be asked in a reading, or, you know, that or things that I've already posted, and all it takes is a little research into my vast numerological posts. You would find the answers there. And I feel bad when I can't respond, you know? I feel bad when I can't. I need to let that go. So maybe you also give too much of yourself, and in the process, you drain yourself, right? So it's okay to say no. Anywho, let's get to the Swan. I love the swans. They always represent, like I said, twin flame. Another spiral. So we got two spirals, and I love this. This star is shining so brightly. So it's like the stars have been coming through a lot. So following your North Star, I'm seeing. And I've been, oh my God. So look at all these, like, wow. Okay, so these spiral circles, I'm going to actually take a picture of this and post it in here. My driveway looks like these things were burned into the driveway. It's really weird. Anyway, these beautiful, graceful birds come from Lukame, the ascended aspect of Sirius. They carry sacred geometric symbols of peace, calm, and elegance in their auras, which they spread into the waters and land. Their tranquility as they float across the water impacts on people's energy fields and create a soothing effect. White swans teach lessons of purity, serenity, and beauty, while black ones also spread the wisdom of the divine feminine. Their regal qualities ensure that they are treated with respect, like all majestic creatures. They believe in themselves, so they impart a subliminal message that they will brook no interference from others, as they can and will defend themselves indeed. If angered, swans can be ferocious and formidable. Yeah, have you ever seen an angry swan? Oh my goodness. They are fierce. You know, like honey badger don't give a F. That's like swan don't give an F. They will peck at your face. So your guidance from this card is to develop your regal qualities. Believe in yourself. Know you are special and beautiful. Trust your inner self and be confident. Act with calm, peace, and grace at all times. Even though your thoughts may be working overtime, maintain a relaxed and serene exterior, and this will bring you to equilibrium. Be charming and pleasant. At the same time, expect people to honor you and treat you with respect. If anyone oversteps the mark with you, make it perfectly clear that this is unacceptable. You are prepared to take action if necessary. You will act as an energetic pool of peace, and this will soothe and calm everyone around you. Your pure light will then facilitate good relationships and better decisions, as you are acting from wisdom and true power. OMG. So this also goes with this song. This also goes with the message of the rat. This is like cohesive is the word. Okay, moving on. Oh, this goes. The key. Where did the key go? Oh, this goes to the portal. Oh, it was the pig. Sorry. I'm like, what did this little swan have here? Okay. Moving on to Bridget. Here we go. Red hair. Look at a lot of red hair has been coming through. I have a niece on the way. My sister's pregnant. I have a feeling she's gonna have red hair. So, okay, let's get to this beautiful little Bridget. Inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. What's that song from CNC Music Factory? I got the power. Look at that. The flame. And what's interesting is, I'm going to just give you a little, I was actually like fixing my stuff here, and I found this. Eternal Flame the bangles. Look at that. And you guys saw me shuffle these. I just shuffled them right now. And I was cleaning this, and I was like, why is this over here? It was like in all my stuff here. The bangles. And look at the same flame. And that's what I'm seeing. More twin flame stuff. I'm going to leave that right there. It was next to my little book of love. The song is I Can't Stand Losing You. The Police. I can't stand losing. People don't like to lose, right? I think that's, you know, they don't want to swallow their pride. I can't stand losing. This is a very egoic thing. There are no winners or losers, right? There's just experience. Move back to wholeness. Yes. Okay. Well, let's get to the card, Bridget. And look at that, the dolphin. Dolphins have been coming through. The last reading also dolphins came through. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Wow, so something that you did in the past is bringing in some new financial gain. I'm also seeing dolphins as Lemuria, Atlantis. I'm seeing water, lots of water coming. A water age. What was interesting, I was talking about the cycles of Earth, and before the Ice Age, the Earth was all water. There was no polar ice caps or any of that until, you know, this meteor hit and blocked out the sun, and then, you know, there was ice. So, you know, the ice caps and all this stuff melting is, I think, is part of the natural cycle of Earth, going back to the age of Aquarius, right? The age of Aqua, water. So water world. I'm seeing water world. And wisdom. Immense wisdom. So Bridget. Bridget is a Celtic goddess of Ireland who is closely associated with fire and the time of spring. Wow, with all the fire that's going on right now. She is the twin flame of Cernunnos. She was so well loved by the Celtic people that when Christianity came to Ireland, she was adopted as a saint of holy wells and other holy places. She is a powerful figure who can help us channel our energy into something that is important for our growth. And as she herself has lasted through the ages, she adds longevity to our journey so that we can reach a deep state of wholeness. Twin flames are already whole on their own. We are all connected. We are all whole. You can call on her to bring her sacred flames to burn away anything that's not serving you, to bless any new projects you have in mind, and for support with fertility. Your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There's a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. So, I'm seeing the fires and water. So I am seeing these fires being extinguished. I don't like to tap into the energy of what's happening in the fires because it really breaks my heart, of the creatures and the trees and and Mother Nature and but aside from that, I'm seeing your inner strength coming out. I'm seeing passion and fiery passion, and the Celtic knot being connected to somebody. Can't stand losing you. Okay, so let me talk about this song. I'm seeing the red hair, right? I'm seeing the red hair. I was talking about this in one of my previous videos about when I see the color red, I think of like jealousy, fiery anger, passion. And so this song, "Can't Stand Losing You" by The Police, is about a guy, could be a guy or girl, that can't stand losing the person that they're with, and they're threatening suicide. They're threatening all these things. If you leave me, this is what's going to happen. And there's a difference. I've been in that situation where I've broken up with somebody and I felt like my world was going to end, and I felt like, what is the point of this? What is, when I was younger, in my younger years. And as with age comes wisdom, right? Now I look back on that and it's like, that was so ridiculous. But people still do that nowadays. The narcissist attaches to the empath, and they try to stay attached to you through guilt, through shame, or whatever, right? They guilt you into staying. Don't let people guilt you into staying in something that's no longer serving you. Use your inner strength to get out, right? Use your wisdom. Look, we have the dolphin and Bridget, who is all about wisdom. So get that. I'm gonna actually put this here. Okay, can't stand losing you. But I'm just one more pride. I can't stand losing. Okay, next we've got faith. I love this. So over here we've got the sacral chakra and the root chakra. We got this fiery passion with the lower chakras here, and we got the higher chakras here. So as above, so below. I'm loving the golden children coming through the portal. They all go together. This is amazing. So I love it. Oh, I love it. So look at inner strength, and the song is Superman. I am Superman. I know what's happening. I can do anything. So I'm seeing superhuman strength, superhuman talents. I'm seeing a Superman. So here we go. Faith. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. We got the blue, the throat chakra, right? And I'm seeing this like Mother Mary energy with the turquoise veil. So the turquoise always represents the higher heart chakra and the higher throat chakra to me, communicating from a deep place of love and wisdom. So communicating. So the card says, humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust in the good. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Yes. So even though there's a lot of people that don't have your best intentions in heart, focus on the ones that do. Focus on the good, like Mr. Rogers said. Superman and it says, I know you don't love that guy. I can see right through you. So that's interesting, is this is talking about being with somebody who, this person really doesn't want to be with somebody, but they're guilting them into staying in the relationship. And this is talking about that as well. Like, this is from an outsider's perspective. I know that you don't love that guy. I can see right through it, but you stay out of guilt or obligation or whatever. But here we go. If you have faith, there is a Superman or Superwoman waiting in the wings. I'm seeing wings. All right, so here we go. Faith. Oh, look at that. A cat. Oh, look at that. A two-faced friend. But I'm not looking at that part. I'm looking at, and you know, oh yeah, there's the rat. There's the two-faced friend. Yeah, I honestly only have a few friends in my life, and a few close friends in my life that I trust, because I see really right through a lot of people. I see when they're smiling on my face, but then they're talking behind my back. Like, I can see it. So when they do that, I don't really distance myself. I just kind of keep that at the back of my head and remember that whenever I have communication with them. So yeah, okay, so then we got the cat energy. Anytime I see cat energy, cats, they absorb your negative energy. They're very healing, so I'm seeing a very healing cat. Right? Okay, so here we go. Yeah, and see, look at how it says, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So even if there are two-faced friends, that's all right, because there are other friends that are not. Faith is an archangel who is focused on bringing out our benevolence. She is the twin flame of Archangel Michael. Oh, and is on a divine mission to help us recognize that humans are basically good and aligned with love, just like her name. She is all about faith and trust. She reminds us that the whole world has taught us to believe that we are separate from love, and that if we begin to see the good in others, then we will start to cultivate a loving experience of the world around us. Stay calm and breathe. You are a divine being of love who has done so much good in the world. You may be going through a personal transformation and feel that you're not getting anywhere. But Archangel Faith is drawing close to guide you beyond the limitations that your ego or fears have created for you. You may be trying to work out whom to trust. First, trust yourself. When you do this and recognize that you are made of love, you will attract those who reflect that love and can enjoy true friendships and loving relationships. Know that good is here to stay. Oh my goodness! So that goes exactly with this card. They all go together. Look at that. So, and I love it. And look at, the cat is protected. He's got this like talisman around his neck. And I'm seeing this, like the person behind his back is like, "Rah!" But he's protected. You are protected. Nothing, whatever other people say about you can't harm you. And that's going back to the From Chaos Comes Clarity song. Right? All those catty, rude people, they just suck because they have nothing better to do with their lives than to talk about other people. Even if it's just like in passing, like, oh, that person's full of shit. Or like just these little snide comments. Distance yourself from those type of people. Because they are not who you are. At the core of you is love. At the core of you is this little loving mouse. Look at this little loving mouse over here. At the core of everything. At the core of evolution. Scientific evolution. Okay. I loved this. And communicating truth. So, even though people are talking, if they're talking bad behind your back, that's just their own insecurities, their own jealousy, their own closed heart. They don't have an open heart to be able to communicate in a loving manner. They have a lot of work to do, and that is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to shine, right? Rest and reconsider these friendships and shine. Don't let other people dim your light. All right, moving on. I'm seeing a cat dressed as Superman as well. Like maybe they have a cape or a little something like that. Okay, moving on to rest and reconsider. And look at that. It's like a hermit. But look at From Chaos Comes Clarity. Look at, we have the ending and the beginning, the ending. He's in these mountains because it's like, and he's backpacking. He's got a backpack here. He's just kind of like, and it looks like he's just, he's resting or meditating, right? 9 is all about the humanitarian. It's the completion of a cycle. But 9s also have a lot, they have such an open heart that they let in these two-faced friends because they want to see the best in everybody. But sometimes you just have to let them go. You know, I've been, you know, much like I'm sure a lot of you guys have been doing, I've been letting people go slowly, not abruptly, just slowly retreating is the word I would say, because when you have this ability to see through people's intentions, it can be heartbreaking because you're like, oh, that really sucks. But you also have that inner strength to say, yeah, I understand why I'm able to see that because it's for my highest good. Okay, so rest and reconsider. The song that came through is Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears. So yeah, dry those tears. Dry those tears and dry those fears of people talking behind your back or judging you or whatever, right? And shine. So I love this song. If you've never heard it, it's going to be in the description. I wanted to be with you alone and talk about the weather. I just love it. Something happens and I'm head over heels. I'll never find out till I'm head over heels. Don't take my heart, don't break my heart, don't throw it away. You keep your distance in a physical touch. So keeping your distance from these people, but also the social distancing, right? So keep your distance. Funny how time flies. Look at, though we've been in quarantine, hasn't time flown? Right? It just seems like we just were in quarantine. Quarantine just started yesterday, and we're already in September, moving into October. Things are moving fast at a fast rate and at fast speed, I'm seeing. Fast movement, I'm seeing. Okay, so rest and reconsider. Head over heels, tears for fears. You keep your distance. And I'm seeing the purple, so the third eye. Definitely seeing a lot of foresight happening with this energy here. We've got this like iridescent. We have a lot of iridescent colors, if you notice. Look at even the rat and the swan. They all have the same colors. Look at that. Iridescent. So I'm seeing the soul star chakra lighting up. Oh my God, as I was talking about iridescence and rainbows, and look at that. The most difficult part of the situation is over. Rest and reconsider. Yeah, so all that's in the past. These friendships are in the past. Today is a new day to start all over. The 9 is the ending of a cycle, the completion of the old. Now you're walking into a new portal, being reborn with new friendships, new family, new experiences, and you're going to shine. Wow. Rainbow is a promise fulfilled, right? Wishes fulfilled. So just rest right now. Ooh, I'm like, my chest is really hurting. I'm seeing the chakras lighting up, the Kundalini rising. You know, there is a difference between Kundalini rising and the spiritual awakening. The spiritual awakening is just being able to see things with clarity and new eyes, where the Kundalini rising is actually the energy. You feel the energy rising through your body, shooting up to the crown and having this like this feeling like so I'm seeing that happening. I'm seeing that energy just moving and opening to the crown. Like, look at how the progression of energy from the heart to the throat to the soul star. Beautiful. I want to actually keep this right here. So this talks about, you know, maybe you're a little bit fatigued, so you need a little recharge. Sometimes the struggle to create and maintain harmonious and fulfilling relationships just seems like too much work. You put forth your best effort. You put forth your best effort and give more than your share, and find that there are still issues to be dealt with. You're tired, and at times you just want to give up. The message of this card is to persevere. You may have been disappointed or hurt in the past relationships, friendships. Know that those past sorrows have made you stronger, even though you don't feel that way at the moment. This card, this is a good time to briefly step away from any conflict or issues around love. Give yourself some space to relax and replenish your energy. Continuous effort stresses the body and dulls the mind. You need to rest and reconsider your methods. Once you've recharged yourself, you'll be stronger, clear-headed, and confident, ready to move forward, once again with new ideas about how to improve your situation. I'm seeing letting go of like relationships, exes, or people that you're still in a relationship, but you're trying to find a way to get out of the relationship. Like, It's just not, you know, I was talking about like chemistry, right? This can be with friendships and relationships, like romantic relationships, partnerships, it can be family. But the vibratory frequency, if somebody is like, if you guys were initially right here and you met and you're like, yeah, and you're vibing together on the same frequency, and all of a sudden either one is down here moving down, you know, lower in their frequency with the greed, jealousy, fear, etc., and the other one is still rising, it's like they separate away. So this is like a, you know, take some time to rest and reconsider these relationships and these friendships. And, you know, maybe it's time to step away from those relationships, because this was all talking about letting those types of relationships go. As painful as they may be to let go and sad, it's for the highest good. Okay. And I'm seeing the mountain, I'm seeing like stability. Like, see how firm that rock is? I'm seeing like a solid foundation. You know, what is it like when friendships are like a rock, like solid as a rock? You need that type of energy. And then look at that, moving from the 9 to the 19, which is, you know, break that down to 10, so 9 to 10. From chaos comes clarity. This phoenix rising from the ashes, literally, with everything on fire. Your people are rising and shining. I'm hearing rise and shine. Look at that, all those bubbles. Coming out of the bubble, so like the embryonic sac, look at how she's coming out, like, oh, I'm here, with an open heart. So this is all about new spiritual beginnings, the spiritual rebirth. So a new beginning that's based on spirituality because of the 0 with the 10, right? So a humanitarian, a leader and a humanitarian. And the last song is, I love it. See, look at her. She looks like she's like Jesus. She looks like a female Jesus, like rising from the resurrection, right? And the song is Your Own Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode. Your own personal Jesus, someone who cares. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Look at, she's reaching out and she's touching faith. Hi, Faith, I'm touching you. Faith. Okay, yeah, let's leave that. Let's leave that up there. Gee, I can't believe that came through. Anytime I see rainbow, wishes fulfilled, the return of like the Christ consciousness energy to earth. And the final card, here we go. Oh my God, the knot. So immediately I'm seeing how this was like a sturdy foundation, and a knot, when you tie it right, it's sturdy. But this says unsuccessful plans. So I'm talking about the past, letting go of all these things in the past that no longer served you. You know, anytime I see this, so letting go, immediately when I'm seeing letting go. So have you ever seen that meme where the guy is holding on to her arm and he's like, and they're like, oh, holding on sometimes is harder than just letting go, or does more damage than letting go, right? Because the rope is around her hand and it's so tight, it's cutting off the circulation. So sometimes just letting go is actually more healing than trying to continually hold on to something that is restricting your growth, restricting the blood flow. Unstoppable knots. Yeah, okay, so let's read shine. I'm seeing like tide, like, you know, when people are connected, that the red thread of fate that connects you, knot. So believe, realize, harness, enthusiasm, potential, and a breakthrough. Yeah, see, I keep seeing her break through that bubble. This card symbolizes the positive and powerful energy that now surrounds you. By embracing this energy, you can improve current relationships and draw new ones to you. See yourself in a glowing orb of brilliant golden light. Believe in the power of this light to infuse your relationships with enthusiasm, life, and greater love and understanding. See it moving outward, surrounding all the people you know and filling them with joy and hope. Visualization can be quite powerful, so use it to magnetize and attract what you want in your life. It's also time for you to let your own light shine. You're an amazing being. You're magnificent. Realizing and believing this is key. Where's the key? Key Realize and believing this is key to unlocking your personal potential. Yes, unlocking the gateway, the portal. Be confident in your dealings with others. Use your talents to point relationships in positive, empowering directions. Letting your own light shine will act as a beacon to attract others to you. People of like mind and similar vibration, it will also encourage others to let their own light shine. Harness the amazing energy surrounding you and shining from within you. Use this energy to break through any obstructions that stand in the way of complete happiness. Know that you deserve the best. People are attracted to you when you are joyful, enthusiastic, and confident. Radiate these qualities into the world and see what beautiful things you attract. And this is the sun card. In the traditional meaning, it's the sun. Beautiful. So this is the sun. The sun returning. I keep seeing, I saw the sun. Look at all these the sun energy everywhere. Something about the sun. Your personal Jesus, the sun. The sun God. The Son of God. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Namaste.